Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a full peak glam makeup look again today. I'm gonna start off with my Nivea Shape Balm as my, as my primer. I don't remember what look we're actually gonna be doing today. I need to look at the palette. Then I'm gonna remember what look we're doing. I don't actually remember. Yesterday I was playing around. I did this 3D mouth. I know that it's not the prettiest one. I have not done it before, but I think it came out pretty cool when you think about that I have not really done that before. So, yeah. That is pretty cool. And today I'm using some cardboard when I'm applying my eyeshadow to make it like nice and sharp, like Michaela is saying. I love it when she says that. It makes me smile every time she says that. So we're doing Makeup Revolution's eyeshadow palette today, and we're doing a green smoky eye look. I know it's a little bit beat up, this palette. I dropped it yesterday. I had something with dropping things lately. I don't know why I keep on dropping everything. Let's see if I can get the mirror to stick back in where it's supposed to be again. There we go. Now we need to find the right shade because I still tanned last night. So now we are finding the right shade of foundation. We are using these two MAC foundations today, and we're going to be mix and matching those together on my mixing tray here. And I will be starting to to write down all of the products that I use so you guys can go find it yourself after I have done my videos. So I'm gonna write everything down in the description bar so you guys can see what it is, the products I've been using, and get them yourself or use them yourself if you already got them at home, if you want to use the same products. And the MAC foundations is a gift. MAC is a little bit more on the more expensive side of a makeup brand, but that was a present that I got for Christmas because I really wanted MAC foundations, and I got that as a present from my wife and my dad. And I was starstruck when I got those foundations. Like, I was crying and jumping up and down. I'm like, oh my god, is this for me? Can this really be real? I was so happy. Now we're going in with my clean beauty blender here. I'm blending everything out. I'm gonna put 2 or 3 layers of this on top of each other because it's not as full coverage as I want it to be on one go. So I will just apply as many layers as I feel for so I can get the right coverage that I want. And today we're gonna try, because I use a really heavy duty concealer, we're gonna try to use a little bit less product when I apply my concealer today compared to what I would normally do, so I don't have concealer in my entire face but only on my T-zone area. That's what we're gonna try to do. And I love how nice and dewy this foundation makes your face look, but of course I will be setting this with powder, but it just looks nice and hydrated and dewy and healthy. We like that. We like that a lot. Now I need to find my concealer. Ready to go. There we go. We're using this from W7. A little goes a long way with this because it's really full coverage. So I'm gonna use a pea-sized amount today, and I do not have much left. And I had tried to look for this foundation again, and I cannot find this foundation in this shade anymore anywhere. So I need to find another concealer slash full coverage foundation in this light color that I can use when I run out of this product. You guys can see what I mean, that a little goes a long way. Because if I applied as much as I normally would, my entire face would be covered in this. Now I'm going back in with my foundation sponge and blending out any of the edges. Just like so. Now I'm going in with, today I want to try to use a different bronzering palette. I need a cream bronzer palette. I'm gonna go in with, because now we're already using Make Revolution today, we're going in with Make Revolution's cream palette here. And I'm using this color and this color. And I'm just gonna go in with my finger and warming those products up and dabbing them onto my skin. And then I'm gonna use the same brush as I normally use to blend it out with. I'm very picky when it comes to my bronzers because I don't want it to look gray. So they need to make sure that the bronzers that I use, don't have like a gray undertone, have more like a kind of orange undertone compared to having a gray undertone. That warmed the face up nice, like that. Now I'm going in with my baby powder, and I'm going in with a clean powder puff and applying the powder underneath my eyes and on top of my eyelid. And for the most of it, I only powder the T-zone area. I don't powder my entire face because I feel like that is going to get my face way too dry. And it doesn't matter if it's because of the powder I'm using. I just feel like it makes my face too dry. And I like it to still have this kind of dewy tendency look to it. I'm going to go in with this powder from Glam. Alrighty, now we are gonna go in with this from MAC. Go in with the same kind of brush I used as my cream products, just a clean version brush, does not have cream products on it. And bronze up our face with our powder bronzer. And sometimes I drag my bronzer way too far over to my concealer. So I'm just gonna take my sponge again and go into the same powder I just used and dab on top of that line where I feel like I put the bronzer too far. And that's gonna blend out nice and seamlessly. So that it just disappears. Just like so. What are we gonna use for highlighter today? First, we're gonna go in with blush. We're gonna use the pink version of Huda Beauty. Oh my god, we're gonna use the pink version of Sheen Glam's blushes today. I'm gonna go in and you guys can see that I hit pan in these two colors. I'm gonna go in the lightest pink shade first and build this up. And I do suffer from blush blindness, so if you guys see me going heavy-handed with my blush, that is why. Now I'm gonna take my powder puff and I'm gonna take the more sheer pink color and just blend that line where the blush I just applied before and the other blush together, so we kind of get a little bit of that pink under eye vibe going on. Alrighty, now we are going in with Juvia's Place palette. I want to use one of their shades as my highlighter shade today. It's so beautiful. It's kind of like a sheer champagne color. It's this one. I used two before and use this as my highlighter all the time. And I was looking through my palettes yesterday. I'm like, you know what? I wanted to try to use that today. So that's what we're going to be doing. Because look how beautiful that is. It's so shiny. So shiny and so blinding. I don't hope my TV in the background is too distracting. I will turn it off in a minute. I just turned off the TV. I don't know if I'm gonna get demonetized because of that now, but we will figure that out. Alrighty, now we have on our highlighter. And it's so beautiful. The shades are amazing. I love these shades. They're so pretty. So pretty. We're gonna go in with the light brown. And it's called Relax. That is the first shade we're gonna go in with and start as our base and use that as our base and start to blend that into our crease, the outer corner of our eye. Another shade called Cool with the same fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna apply this on the corner of my eye and start blending that with a light hand out. And we're applying all of these shades with very light pressure because we don't want that to overpower the green that I will apply in a minute. And I make sure that I tap off the excess of the eyeshadow so we don't have any fallout and it doesn't overpower the green that we're gonna apply. And today we're gonna put on some really fluffy, dramatic lashes because that's gonna fit so well together with all of this. Now we're going in with the light green called Leaf. And we're gonna start just applying this all over our eyelid. Again with a light hand. And we're gonna build this up bit by bit. And now I'm gonna start fluffing out with the brush on the upper part of my eyelid, on the brow bone. Do the same thing on the other side. So far, so good. I'm just gonna keep on blending that color up because I want it to be a little bit more opaque. Then we're gonna go in with Plant. It's a little bit darker green color, if I could speak properly. And this one is a little bit more opaque compared to the sheer green that I just used. And we're gonna take a clean brush in a minute and blend out that harsh line. Right now we're just focusing on building up the opacity of this color and the placement of the color. Now I'm gonna take a clean brush and blend out the harsh lines. Don't go too far in when you clean out the lines. Just do it on the very outer part of your eyeshadow look, so you don't accidentally blend out something you do not want to blend out. Now I'm gonna take eyeshadow brush for underneath my eyes so we can start with the green underneath our eyes so we can see the look coming together a little bit more. Just this kind of flat eyeshadow brush, slanted flat eyeshadow brush we're gonna be using to do that with. And you can make the line as thin or as thick as possible. I'm gonna make it something like in between. Just like so. I'm gonna drag that a little bit further down so they kind of match each other a little more. Just like so. Now I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush again and take a little bit of a darker, it's called Natural, a little bit of a darker green, and I'm just gonna tap this on the corner of my eyelid, on both sides of course. Just like so. Now we're gonna figure out what kind of glitter combination we're gonna be doing. I don't know. I think we're gonna be playing with ColourPop's eyeshadows here. I don't know if we're gonna take this one or this one. We have these two shades. Or we can play around with, because I don't want to use the glitters in this palette today. Or we can play with one of these two shades. I think pretty much is like a combination between these two that I will be doing. So now we're gonna find some concealer and put this on the back of my hand. And carve out our eye. Nice and steady. I'm gonna go in. Oh, I accidentally already applied some of the glitter. I'm gonna go in with my finger and kind of blend that out a little bit. Now I'm gonna go in with the glitters, but I'm gonna find a flat brush. I'm just gonna find this brush and I'm gonna apply the glitters because my nails are too long to kind of get in there. So I'm just gonna use a brush to dip into the shades with and apply that with. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. I like that. Now I'm going back in with the big fluffy brush and I'm gonna go in because we still have some of the green eyeshadow, the natural green, like the green color called natural. We still have that left over on our brush, so that is perfect because we can just go in with that and it blends nice and seamlessly together. I want to go a little bit further in here and just blend out any more harsh lines. Just like so. I love how this is coming out. We're loving this. We love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. We're loving it. Now we're going in and baking like we did yesterday. I'm gonna take my powder puff and my baby powder, draw on this line. Alrighty, now I'm just gonna let this sit. I'm gonna go find the lashes and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so now we're gonna remove the bakey bake and reveal the nice and sharp line. I love this line. It just makes everything look snatched. We're gonna remove some of the things from my table so I have a little bit more spacey space. These are the lashes we're using today. All my lashes are from Shein. I love Shein's lashes. I think they are amazing, affordable, and good quality. Now we're gonna bend our lashes and put on some mascara and lash glue and apply the lashes. Doody doody didey doo doo. We're gonna be using this from Maybelline today. I always bend my mascara wand. I just feel like it applies the mascara so much better when I do it this way. And I cannot wait for payday so I can buy that eyelash serum from iGlow. I seriously hope that it can magically transform my lashes into actually having lashes again. Because this is not cutting it. Like, this is seriously ridiculous. I have pretty much no lashes. And I don't understand why. It's ridiculous. It's redonkulous, dude. Seriously. Now I cut my lashes a little bit shorter than I like, not shorter in length, but in width. So there's not like as long as there was in the package. I've cut 2 lashes off on the long side of the lashes slash band. So I want to see if those are gonna blend a little bit better with my natural lashes today, because I can see when I take my pictures it looks a little bit like the lashes are a little bit too wide for my eyes. So I want to see if this is gonna help, if that's gonna help today. I think it will. We can only cross our fingers and hope for it. Now I'm gonna remove all of this baby powder I have on my table. Let's apply our lashes. Alrighty. That actually helped a lot. I think they blend so much more now. We are liking this so far. Doody doody da da do. Now we're gonna do our eyebrows, and I am going to be doing my little beauty marks. Alrighty. I love doing my beauty marks. I just feel like it pulls the whole look together. Pulls everything nicely together. Now we're going in with our little pot here. Not pot, but our brow pomade. Oh my god. I was thinking about doing my brows even thinner. I just don't know if I should do that. like not shave them off or anything, but make them even thinner. So I just have this really thin line on as my brows, if that would give like more like a bad bitch vibe to it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you all think. This is what they look like right now. I was thinking about just making them like a little bit thinner, like pulling them like here and making them a bit thinner. I don't know what you all are thinking about that, but let me know. Because this is gonna be the last time that I will be making my eyebrows thinner, because I will be buying eyebrow serum as well from iGlow. So then I'm gonna let my brows grow out again and get nice, big, bushy, and fluffy. So this is gonna be the last time that I'm gonna make them thinner, and then I want big, fluffy, voluminous brows again. I'm sorry if you guys can hear people talking outside on the hall, but can't do much about it. Now we're gonna go back in with my thin eyebrow pencil liner here and draw on those eyebrow hairs so they look like so. I like going a little bit further down on the eyebrow shape. Just like so. And I'm hoping that the eyebrow serum from iGlow can make the hairs in the middle here grow in naturally, so I don't have to fill them in like this, because I really want them to grow in naturally like that. I'm so jealous that my wife's brows, they can grow inwards. Mine don't do that for some reason. I don't know if because they've been over plucked through my life or what it is, but I want them to grow in like that. Now we're going in with my hairspray. Alright, you guys, so this is pretty much it for today's video. I had so much fun doing this look. I think it came out so beautiful and so good. I love how this came out, and I love you all so much. And until next time, stay sassy, stay glam, stay true to yourself. XOXO, you too.